Earlier in my career, delivery means completing task on time.
Yeah.
But today, delivery is something much more bigger.
True.
It's about predictability, quality, and building trust with stakeholders.
Right.
So now I focus on how consistently we deliver, how well we manage the risk,
Right.
and whether we are actually delivering the business value. Delivery excellence means consistently delivering with quality,
Right.
meeting the customer expectations, and building trust.
Right.
It's about continuous improvement and ensuring that both stakeholders and teams are satisfied.
Hello everybody, welcome to this episode of Dexian Talks, an initiative by Dexian India, where we bring inspiring conversations with people who shape our organization with their leadership, impact and expertise. I'm Aarti Manosekar, your host for this episode. Today we are pleased to have with us Ms. Aswini Devi Project Manager at Dexian India, with over 12 years of experience in software testing, automation and end-to-end delivery in HR, payroll and AI-driven AgriTech platforms. Her journey reflects a strong blend of technical depth and delivery leadership, with expertise spanning API, UI testing, data validation and cross-functional program execution. In her current role, Aswini Devi is leading the delivery of 50 AI-based dashboards and 20 plus mobile models while working closely with QA, development, data and AI/ML teams, ensuring quality, efficiency and timely outcomes. She also brings valuable experience in stakeholder management, client communication and delivery excellence across complex engagements. It's a pleasure to have you with us on Dexian Talks today, Aswini. Welcome.
Thank you, Aarti. I've been watching the Dexian episodes recently and it's been very interesting.
Right.
So I'm also very happy to be part of this.
Looking forward, yeah. So Aswini, to begin with, can you tell us a bit about your journey in IT and also how it evolved into project management?
Yes, Aarti. So initially I have started my career as a testing trainer.
Okay.
After a gap of 7 years from my college.
Okay.
So then I moved into IT, working as a QA, where I performed both manual and automation testing.
All right.
So I introduced API automation testing, basically to reduce the regression cycles, which saves a lot of time for the team. And then I helped other team members to adapt the automation faster as well.
Right.
So which leads me to become an SME and to take more ownership. So slowly my interest grow towards the leadership and I joined Dexian.
Okay.
So Dexian recognized my abilities and trusted my potential. So especially my manager and my leader, Venkat sir and Manoj, have gave me the opportunity to lead the team. So initially I joined in the Agri project and then I got an opportunity to lead a US project with a team member of 10 people.
Right.
And now I am leading large scale initiatives, including Dexian Agri projects inspired by my leaders.
That's very interesting, Aswini. And as you just mentioned, you have clearly explored multiple areas in your career, right? So across QA, automation, delivery excellence. So what exactly inspired you for the transition?
What exactly inspired my transition was the exposure that I got while working as a QA.
Right.
So I was already contributing to planning, identifying risk and aligning the teams.
Okay.
I realized that I enjoyed decision making and problem solving more than just execution.
Okay.
My technical background gave me the confidence to step into the leadership roles. So also QA teaches you to think more from the quality and risk perspective, and that mindset is extremely valuable in project management.
Yeah. So can we say curiosity and exposure shaped your career?
Yes, of course.
Right. So taking that forward, Aswini, with over 12 years of experience across HR, payroll and AI-driven AgriTech platforms, how has your perspective on delivery changed over the time?
Earlier in my career, delivery means completing task on time.
Yeah.
But today, delivery is something much more bigger.
True.
It's about predictability, quality and building trust with stakeholders.
Right.
So now I focus on how consistently we deliver, how well we manage the risk,
Right.
and whether we are actually delivering the business value.
So that's very interesting, Aswini. Now shifting focus a bit, in your current role, you are managing end-to-end delivery of almost 50 plus AI-based dashboards and 20 plus mobile modules, right? So what does leading work at that scale really work for you?
When you are managing such large-scale initiatives, it is not about tracking tasks.
Okay.
It's about managing complexity.
Right.
So now I focus on breaking the work into smaller manageable models, and I will assign the ownership to each of the team members and will conduct regular reviews and do the risk management. And also communication plays extremely important at this scale.
True.
And quick decision making also very important key.
Sounds like a lot of coordination, Aswini. And with so many moving parts, you must closely work with a lot of different teams, right? Starting from QA, development, data, and AI/ML. So how do you keep such diverse team aligned in one common outcome?
Alignment comes from clear goals and understanding of the priorities, shared understanding, basically. So I do conduct regular sync-ups and have the communication transparent across all the team members.
Right.
And also I clearly define the ownership and make them accountable for their work. And I also ensure that how their work contributes to the bigger picture, which naturally improves the collaboration.
Right. And once aligned, the real execution is the challenge, right? So what are the biggest challenges in balancing quality, speed, and stakeholder expectations, Aswini?
The biggest challenge is to avoid the shortcut that impacts the long-term quality.
Right.
So my approach here is to prioritize the critical areas, use automation to maintain speed, and communicate the stakeholders the realistic timelines.
Right. And this becomes even more interesting when we bring AI into the picture, right? So you are currently involved in AI-based dashboards. And what excites you most about working in AI and data-driven delivery, Aswini?
What excites me the most is shift from reactive to proactive.
Right.
Earlier, project managers reacted to risk. Now with AI, I can spot the trends in defect and in team velocity and other things in the deployment cycles before they become problems. So AI is not just about technology, it's about enabling better decision making. So being part of that is very rewarding for me.
Very well said. And naturally, AI also changes how delivery itself is done, right?
Correct.
So how different is delivering AI-enabled solution compared to traditional software projects?
AI projects involve more uncertainty than the traditional systems,
Right.
because they depend heavily on the data quality and requires continuous learning and improvements. Delivery becomes more iterative and adaptive.
Right. And also when you're working with AI systems, reliability becomes very critical, right? So when you are managing AI-driven programs, how do you ensure the solution is not just innovative, but also reliable and scalable?
I focus on strong data validation. We perform the performance testing and we do the continuous monitoring. So we ensure that the solution that we are delivering is not just innovative, but also stable and scalable in real world scenarios.
Right. And that brings me to the next question. So moving to stakeholder collaboration, Aswini, your profile mentions client communications and coordination for Middle East accounts as well. So what have those experiences taught you about managing client relationships across different geographies?
Working with global clients taught me the importance of clear and structured communication and also the cultural understanding. And we need to set the expectation early to avoid confusion. So consistency and transparency are the key to build long-term trust.
So, and in those environments, Aswini, change is always constant, right? So how do you handle scope changes, priorities, and stakeholder expectations without affecting delivery confidence?
I address the scope changes proactively by accessing the impacts and then communicating clearly the information to the stakeholders and realigning the priorities. So I ensure that stakeholders understand the trade-off so that the delivery confidence is maintained.
Yeah. And talking about stakeholder management, Aswini, so how do you make it really effective during complex projects?
Stakeholder management becomes more effective when we do the regular communication to them and giving the proactive updates and identifying the risk early in the project.
Right.
When stakeholders feel that they are involved and informed, it builds trust and reduces the escalations. In my experience with global clients, being proactive and honest builds long-term trust.
Right. That's a great point. Communication and constant update clearly define success.
Correct.
Yeah. And all of this eventually connects back to leadership. So you moved from technical lead to project manager, right? So how has your leadership style evolved in this journey?
Earlier, I focused more on execution. Now I focus on empowering the teams, enabling the decision making, creating the accountability. Leadership today is less about control and more about providing support and guidance.
Right. Leadership is less about control and more about providing support and guidance. Very well said. And as part of that leadership journey, Aswini, what do you focus most on when guiding teams during high pressure timelines?
During high pressure timeline, my focus will be on clarity and support.
True.
I'll ensure that the team knows what is critical and help them prioritize the task.
Right.
And I'll stay available for them to unblock quickly. And also I ensure that the team does not feel overwhelmed.
And when you reflect on your overall journey, Aswini, what does delivery excellence mean to you personally?
Delivery excellence means consistently delivering with quality,
Right.
meeting the customer expectations and building trust.
Right.
It's about continuous improvement and ensuring that both stakeholders and teams are satisfied.
And looking ahead, what are your future goals and vision as a project manager?
My focus is to use AI more effectively in project management and reduce the manual overheads for the team. And also I'm working on AI related certifications and aiming to manage multiple large scale agile teams with improved process and efficiency.
So before we let you go, Aswini, if you can think of a project which is very close to your heart and one leader who is very special to you, could you please share that?
The project which is very close to me is BIHAN, because that was my very first project in Dexian and in Agri domain. BIHAN project gave me a lot of understanding and expertise in Agri domain, which helped me to manage the Agri IQ product very effectively with 50 plus dashboards and 20 plus mobile models.
Right.
And the leader who is very special to me is Manoj, who gave me the first opportunity to lead the project management, and he's very special to me.
Thank you for sharing that, Aswini. And you said Manoj being a special leader for you. He has sent a short message to you. So can we hear it?
Yeah, sure.
Since 2020, when she joined the BIHAN project as a QA lead, I can quote an instance back in our days at IT Solutions. Aswini had an opportunity to lead a Salesforce project. The project was technically very challenging, and it required a lot of legacy decommissioning, a lot of automation, a lot of restructuring of the process builders and workflows in Salesforce. And it was also having a very tight timeline as well. Aswini ensured that the team grouped together, worked well, kept the communications channels open to the clients as well as the on-site team, ensured that everything was documented, perfectly managed, and ensured that the team maintained the motivation despite working on weekends. We were able to successfully deliver the project to the client, and that was one of the first assignments as a project manager, and that project was successful. And since then she has transformed herself into a good people manager, one with empathy, one with awareness of what the project, where the project is at, and has led several successful projects at Dexian. I'm sure that she'll be a very successful player in Dexian. I wish her nothing but the best. Thank you, Aswini, for everything you do. All the best.
Yeah, I should thank Manoj for this. Because of him only, I'm standing here now as a project manager, because he trusted me and he gave me the opportunity to lead the team. So I should thank him for everything. Thank you.
We are grateful to have you today on podcast today, Aswini, and I'm sure our audience will take valuable lessons from your experiences in delivery quality and leadership.
Yeah, thank you, Aarti, for making me part of this Dexian Talks. Actually, I love this conversation with you. Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in today on Dexian Talks. I'll see you in the next episode with another interesting guest. Thank you.
We are Dexian, in the business for good.